Hello, I'm Chris Beeston from Geens Limited. I'm our tax director, and I want to talk to you today about some support that you can get on tax payments during the coronavirus crisis and pandemic that we're all in. There's a few different bits to talk about. There's bits where you don't need to do anything, and there's some bits where if you are struggling, you can phone the revenue and get some help and support that way. Starting with the automatic reliefs, on your next VAT return, so that any VAT returns that you submit from now until the end of June quarter, you don't need to pay the VAT. So you submit the VAT return as normal through your software. The deadlines still apply as far as we're aware, but you don't need to make the actual payment. The second one that's automatic is your July 2020 payment on account has now been deferred until the 31st of January 2021 for all self-employed people. We're not entirely sure that this covers everybody or just people with a self-employed business. That's not been clarified yet, but it will be clarified very shortly, hopefully. Those two reliefs, they're automatic. No business, no individual needs to do anything. They apply automatically to every person. The next relief available is called time to pay. Now this isn't new. We've had time to pay reliefs for years and years and years, but it's been extended massively thanks to the pandemic. It doesn't matter what the tax payment's in regard to. It can be corporation tax, VAT or PAYE. You can telephone HMRC and get time to pay this liability. We've been doing this a little bit with clients over the last few days. HMRC are being very understanding and they are extending tax payments quite easily. The key to this is that it must be the taxpayer who phones up. As your advisors, we don't get an awful lot of success. The revenue want to speak to the taxpayer themselves. When you do phone up, it's helpful if you give the revenue all the information. They'll want to know reference numbers. So if it's a VAT number, it's 9 digits. You can find it on your sales invoices. If it's your corporation tax reference, that's 10 characters long, and you can find that on a payslip or your corporation tax return. If it's pay as you earn, that's 3 digits with a slash, and then 6 or 7 alphanumerical characters. Again, payslips and on your online services is probably the best place to find that. If you telephone up without the references, the revenue normally struggle to find you. So it's much easier to have everything ready before you stand in a queue to be told that they can't help you. The revenue have set up a special number for these. These aren't normal times. So there's a special system been set up. The telephone number is 0800 01 59 559. That's 0800 01 59 559. That's a special number only for this. They should have staff trained in doing time to pay arrangements there waiting for you. The telephone lines are open the normal revenue times, which is 8 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night, Monday to Friday, and 8 o'clock till 4 p.m. on a Saturday. Top tip from an advisor: don't ever try on a Saturday because the queues will be enormous. Try first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock, or after 6 o'clock at night. Any time in between, there is normally huge delays on these telephone lines, so there's a top tip from us. Hopefully, we'll all come out of these very troubling times in the very near future, and we'll all be back to normal businesses as usual, and I won't be presenting from the garden. But that's all from me for now. If you need any help, I'm Chris Beeston from Geens Chartered Accountants. You can find us at www.geens.co.uk. We've got news feeds and blogs all the time on the changes that are happening. You can telephone us on 01782 847 952. That's 01782 847 952. And obviously keep up to date on the Staffordshire Chamber of Commerce website, because they're posting lots of good information as well all the time, as we are ever changing at the moment. That's all from me. Keep safe, everyone. Thank you.